funniest pets and people. A fish with 9 lives. Cat who thinks he's a dog. A real spit take. A doggy says, I do. So sit back and sink your teeth into some laughs. It's the show that will have you sick. Stay, laugh, and beg for more. Welcome to Funniest Pets and People. Watch us make a smile appear. It's tricks. This girl has trained her dog to wait for 5 seconds before he can eat that kibble. It's impressive when you consider in dog time that's equal to eternity.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's time for Make Doggy Laugh. Hey, I tell you, why did the poor dog chase his tail, huh? Hey, I was trying to make ends meet. Hello? Isn't that wonderful? Wow. Hey, what's a cat's favorite nursery rhyme? 3 blind mice. Ba-boom. Isn't that wonderful? It's cute, huh? Hey, you know the difference between a dog and a man? You can train a dog. Oh, come on, just smiles? Hey, this is my A material. Hey, I tell you, I love you. How about that Brooke Shields? Isn't she wonderful? Wow. Watch carefully and you will see how the owners have trained their goldfish to play dead.
She thinks she's alive. She's literally.
Huh? Yeah, and if that doesn't impress you, he can also fetch slippers.
So she has to work to hold herself there. Here we go. Get your head out of the way, please.
As you can see, you can't see. Now I'm going to show these colors. And I want you to pick one of the colors. Okay. As you can see, she picked the color. Well, we're not going to say what the color is. Now I want you to hold it.
This woman has taught her blindfolded dog to pick out colors using powerful psychic energy.
Okay. As you can see, this is the color. I want you to think real hard of this color, okay? Is everybody concentrating on this color? Okay. I'm thinking of a color, sweetheart, and I want you to get it. All right? I want you to get this color, sweetie. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this back in the same exact spot. Now, we're going to put this color down. So, at last look, not you. And we're going to take this blindfold off. Now, come here. Riker, we're going to need you to get a color for us. Sit. Are you ready? We're thinking of color. Everybody still think about that color. Ready, Riker? I want you to go find a color.
But she still cannot get her husband to remember their anniversary.
Okay, this is the color that you picked, ma'am. That is right, everybody. This is the color. It's yellow. What a smart dog you are. Sit.
She wanted to play fetch. He wanted to cool off. Now they're both happy. The dog calls this piece, Woman Giving Me Kibble When I'm Done.
Good boy, Otter. Go for it.
Yeah, you go ahead and laugh, but he sold his last piece to the Guggenheim for 2.4 mil.
That's great. And the other one?
Tonight on Parallel Universe. It's the strange case of a cat who thinks he's a dog.
Ready, Paul?
But then watch him switch and spend the next 23 hours acting like a cat,
Good kitty.
sleeping.
Ready, Paul?
Tune in next week when we meet a bird who flies right over freshly waxed cars and a teenage girl who loves being seen at the mall with her parents.
Come on, bring it. Good baby.
Dessert just went from being a moment away to sweet dreams. Get ready to smile, 'cause this is fun! Boy, the dog sure is enjoying licking that door, isn't he? Something to keep in mind before you buy your dog a bag of $8 dog treats. The cat is fighting with his own tail. And from the looks of things, he's losing. This man is so busy doing a traditional ancient dance, he doesn't even realize his wife fell down. Or that he'll be sleeping on the couch. Okay, this is called the old fake couch, fake out flazizzle. Nah, it's not really called that, but how fat is the word flazizzle, my brizzle? Pretty slow match. But you have to look at it this way. It's cheaper than cable and doesn't require batteries. You know, it's really hard to understand how Brian couldn't know that this was his dog's favorite toy. Yeah, it was right about now that the Hansons were regretting their decision to go with the discount mud baths. I don't want to say the dog owner intended to stay single, but he's trained his pooch to catch that garter at every wedding. The owners agreed this kitty was absolutely unforgettable. Mainly because of the 10,000 paw prints on the window. You ready to cry from laughing? It's Waterworks. Hey, don't tell him that's a sprinkler, okay? You see, he thinks it's a leak, and he's saving the yard from flooding. 40 claws and a plastic pool full of water. Anyone got a Frisbee? Now this is one happy dog. But put a tub underneath him to catch the water and he is just miserable. Where's that doggy therapist to explain things when you need him? On this week's Pet Fear Factor. A cat overcomes her fear of baths, one drip at a time. If your dog has very intense doggy breath, you may want to invest in the Breath Blaster 3000. Unlike other systems, the Breath Blaster has twin jet action, doing twice the job for twice the freshness. And it'll leave your lawn nice and green, too. The Breath Blaster 3000. Now with an extra drop of Retsin. By Gronco. Why is the dog doing this delightful trick over and over and over? Well, where there's a pool party, there are hamburgers. So you do the math. How many licks does it take for a cat to quench his thirst? You may ponder this and other such unknowable questions at the new Zen Kitty Fountain by New Age Knickknacks. Look at the amazing trick this guy has worked out with his broom, huh? Wow. Boy, what a guy will do to avoid cleaning up around the house. And now it's time for Funniest Pets and People Unleashed. Today on General Pet Hospital. Clara suffers, knowing how wrong it is falling for Rodolfo, the physical pet therapist.
I'm a young cat with responsibilities. I can't run off with you.
Relax, my sweet Joyce. Let nature take its course.
Oh, it's wrong, but your touch is so perfect.
Leather suitcase, $200. Hawaiian lei, $10. Look on the X-ray screener's face at the airport. Priceless. Today's AccuWeather forecast, a heavy downpour followed by scattered laughs. Now, this is an old concept known as Scheudendog. You see, it's not enough that you get petted. Other dogs have to not get petted. Here's a sneak peek of this summer's planned big comedy, Wedding Crashers, the early years. If you think this was a snag, you should have seen them when they played 76 trombones. And now, today's episode of Vocabulary Builders. Today's definition, lazy bones. Any bones that do not move for 6 hours at a time, unless there's an open can of fresh tuna in the room, are lazy bones. This makes Dave a really fun dinner party guest. But don't ask him to do the dishes. Her mother begged her to stop doing this, but like with a lot of kids, it just went in one nostril and out the other.
Oh, how I love you, my sweet little Harold. I love everything about you. Wait a minute. You're not my Harold. You're not even a squirrel. Or real. You're a lawn ornament. Oh, I gotta get these contact lenses checked.
This puppy is trying hard to understand this bird. Because normally, they go right over his head. Get ready to get easily amused. For months, the Vosslers wondered who was leaving paw prints on their windows. And then they spotted the perpetrator. Some would call it irony, but we think it just makes sense. If you've got the leg power, your favorite game has got to be leapfrog. If this weren't bad enough, the dog chases the computer when he hears, "You've got mail." You gotta admire the cat's determination. He's locked out and over 20 feet away. And still, he's gonna try and shred those curtains. These laughs sustain themselves. They're self-sufficient. First, they learn to play poker. Now they can open the door to the kitchen. Hey, don't be surprised when your stogies are missing and there are big bills for Animal Channel pay-per-view. In the battle between vanity and laziness, the cat had to admit vanity had won this round. But he swore laziness would be back, and with a vengeance. The personality switch experiment had worked, and Dr. Siegler could feel very proud. If they could ever get the doctor out of the litter box to explain it to him. Yes, this is thoughtful until you realize he's the one that made her cry by tracking mud in the house in the first place.
know a funny pet or person? Are you a funny pet or person? Well, tape your pet or yourself doing something funny and send it to Funniest Pets and People, P.O. Box 7898, Burbank, California, 91505-9998. Make sure no animals or people are harmed in the making of your video, and please include your phone number. If we use it on the show, we'll send you $100 on a Funniest Pets and People t-shirt. Wow, look how this dog can imitate Elvis. What, you don't think it's so good? Well, you just tell that to the folks at the Sunset Room, just off Route 56. Yeah, where he's been booked in sold-out shows since June. See you next time, baby.